Alfredo Lamb. Holloway. Joshua Nichols. Holloway. Morris. Joshua Nichols.
And offensively, so far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Out to the right wing. Here's Eby. Wide open shot is on the money.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Kira. Kicks to Mullins. See the pass to Mullins. And another basket for San Antonio. Raptors trail by 4. Now Burke. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Nichols. Dishes it to Hudson. Clock at 6. And it's Lamb atop the key. And that one, good. Lamb's got his second basket of the night.
I like this. I really do. He recognizes the mismatch, simply rises up and fires.
Morris outside. And there's the pass to Z. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. In fourth, the Raptors.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance. Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
And you look at all the under-the-radar prospects that have found success with the Spurs. How do they keep hitting on all these players other teams have missed?
They do a great job with their player development. They also do a great job identifying players with great character. They have guys who work extremely hard. They have great coaching, and they teach. But more importantly, what they do, GA, they give you confidence. And that's where I think the Spurs separate from other organizations.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Burke with the bounce pass. In transition, here come the Spurs. Shots good by Mullins.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
Pass to Burke. Here's Hudson. It's good. The assist that time from Burke.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
The Toronto Raptors are an elite defensive group. Reasons why: they're long, they're smart, and they're experienced.
Harrison's checked in for the closer. Here's Holloway. Second chance effort, and the layup is up and in.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Passes to Burke. Morris with the rebound. When you talk about the defensive IQ, Smitty, for the Raptors, where does that reveal itself?
For me, Kevin, their rotations. They are able to send help, double teams, and still recover and get out to shooters.
Pass to Nichols. Back to Burke. Just 5 to shoot. Allen outside. The shot. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Hudson's got 5 now.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Nichols. The three-pointer, no good. San Antonio leading by 5. And the wide-open shot from Morris. Hits it from three-point range. Morris has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Good on the three-point shot. 8 points for the Prodigy.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Z, the pass to Holloway. Spurs working the ball around now. Morris kicks to Mullins. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
To the inside. Ward. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steve, we've heard Commissioner Adam Silver broach the idea of a mid-season tournament. How that would be structured, I don't know. But do you think that could possibly work?
I think it's a possibility, Kevin. One, I think you definitely have to have the season shortened to 75 games, 68 games. I think you have to do it on the back end of the All-Star break because we know so much as far as the calendar. When can you fit this in? Maybe 3 or 4 days after the All-Star game during that week. Expand that time off of maybe 3 or 4 days. It's possible.
Here's Holloway.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
No good on the quick 3. The pass to Owens. Pulls up. That one's good from the corner. San Antonio leading by 4. For 3, Love. Allen with the rebound.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Bottoms, he's checked in for Allen. Smith checked in for San Antonio. And Fresh picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Or the pass to Bottoms. There's the three. He can't get it to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Off the inbound pass. And there's the nice layup by Love. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Udoka. And the Raptors miss again.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Here's Dela Cruz. Back to Harrison. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
To the middle, here's Ward. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Raptors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
The Spurs with the league's longest active playoff streak, 22 years in running, not to mention 5 titles in that span. No wonder the Spurs are viewed as the league's model franchise.
Oh, that's blocked. Here's the captain. He's guarded by Love. Got a piece of it.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, Steve, the Spurs are so well run. If they played in a top 5 market, they might be the most popular team in the NBA by now.
You know what, Kevin? They probably would, but this is the way this organization likes it. They like to be quiet and under the radar. They like to sustain success, and they like to build a great culture. At the same time, the small market is really a part of their culture.
Udoka, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
They get a hand on it. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Hangs home the trifecta. Here is Love. Pass to Harrison. Fires for 3. That falls. Great assist by Love. 7 points for Goose.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And Raptors president of basketball operations, Masai Ujiri, not just doing an amazing job in Toronto, he's also had a huge role in the growing of the game in Africa.
Growing up in Nigeria, he fell in love with the game of basketball, and he has worked his way up. Now he's given a hand back, building pathways for others to follow in his footsteps, bringing the development and leadership to the continent.
The Raptors have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Smith, the pass to Z, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Some changes for Toronto. Hudson's checked in for Dub, and it's Burke in for the Machine. And San Antonio with the change here too. Owens is checked in. Passes it to Owens. Now here's Burke, covered by Smith. Shot clock at 6. Back to Burke. The 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
Smith outside. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And taking a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Toronto's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Owens passes to Lamb. Pass to Owens. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. In a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Spurs out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
You've got Burke. G is out there with Bottoms. Then there's Hudson. And it's Owens in at the 1. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And the foul goes on the Magician. That's his first foul. And so here's Toronto. It's a 3-point game.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
With the shot, and he gets it to go from the corner. Bottoms got his second basket of the game. San Antonio leading by 3. Morris passes to Kira. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And the Raptors call time here. Smitty, you played with the U.S. national team. Would you say they allow more physicality in FIBA than they do in the NBA?
No, I think, Kevin, different parts of the game, there's more physicality. Like on the free throw line, boxing out. Like going up for rebounds, they let a lot more than we're used to go. But usually the NBA players adjust, and they find their way.
T's checked in for the Raptors. Thorpe, he checked in for the Spurs. Harrison comes in for the closer. And Morris throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
The pass to Bottoms. Here's Hudson. 6 to shoot. It's blocked. Here's Harrison. He's got 7. Morris passes to Mullins, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Bottoms, the pass to Nichols. Right side Lamb. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Morris. Here's Holloway, covered by Lamb. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Spurs have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. first one falls for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
Passes it to Ward, and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Friday, the Denver Nuggets come to town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Saturday, the Minnesota Timberwolves will come into town. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. And here is Burke. Pass to Ward. 6 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. Out of hand on it.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Mullins. It's tipped. Inside. Shot from 12. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Burke.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Here's Holloway. Burke covering. Toronto grabs the miss. The pass to Nichols. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw missing. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Z's checked in for Thorpe. The closer comes in for Goose. Shake and Bake's checked in for T. And Smith subbed in for Morris. Here's Harrison. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Nichols. Carroll covering. And Burke has it in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
The shot by Carroll, no good. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Dallas. Burke with it. 5 points in the game. Nichols covered by Smith. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Machines checked in for Toronto. Now here's Burke. Defense right on him. Pass to Ward. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Zurbis. Sinks the triple. Z's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
Passes it to Burke. Fires the 3. And the 3-ball is good. Burke's got 5 points in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
The shot's good from Smith. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Down low. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Burke. Burke's got 10 points. is Smith. Defense is right there. Knocked away. Here's Zurbis. Here's Harrison, defended by Allen. Harrison kicks to Carroll. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. No good that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. The captain's checked in for Burke. The Spurs also with the sub. Morris is checked in for Harrison. San Antonio leading by 6. Morris passes to Carroll. Back to Morris. To the paint. Shoots a fader. Here's Carroll. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's the captain, covered by Smith. Pass to Nichols. This one for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Now, here is Smith. Allen with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Carroll. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
The Raptors making a switch here. Lamb's checked in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Over to the left wing. Zurbis from outside off the mark. Raptors trail by 3. Here's the captain. He has 7 to the wing right side. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Here's Holloway. There's the pass to Morris. Z, the pass to Mullins. The 3. Pass to Harrison. Goes back up. Good on the jump shot. 10 points for Z.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Pass to Nichols for the 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Interesting, Smitty. We're seeing guys like Dirk and Vince Carter play into their 40s. I'm wondering if this is a byproduct of improved nutrition and conditioning, and if that accelerates this trend.
I think it does, Kevin. I also agree to add to that. I think the game is less physical. I think a lot of those guys are taking care of themselves, but when the game is not as physical, it's a lot more perimeter. You can play longer. I'm curious, Kevin, will anybody play into their 50s?
You know, wouldn't that be amazing? That's a good question. Here's the machine. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Owens passes to Nichols. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Stolen by Fresh. He dishes it to Love. Pass to Thorpe. That falls. Great assist by Love. And the Spurs lead by 1.
When the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's the machine. He kicks it to Lamb. 5 on the clock. Here's Nichols. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Spurs leading by 3. There's a minute left in the first half of the game. Cuts off the pass. Owens passes to Kent. Outside, Lamb. Passes to Owens. Back to Lamb. Just 4 to shoot. A jump hook. No good there. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Nichols. He's guarded by Love. And Shake and Bake picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Raptors have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Lamb. To the left side wing. Kent sinks the three-pointer. With 1 on the clock. And a close game so far through the first 2.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson. San Antonio did not hesitate to set the pace. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points. And that does it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from T.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court right now for the Spurs. The closer is out there with Harrison. Then it's Smith. Then it's Magician. And it's De La Cruz in at small forward. Nichols covered by Smith. Outside, Lamb. Poke loose. Smith in the posts. Burke covering. Drains the three-pointer. Morris has got 17 now.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Nichols covered by Smith. Lets the three fly. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 4 points. The basket there from Burke.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range. Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Nichols covered by Smith. Here's Eby. Misses, and he wants that one back.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Raptors trail by 8. Nichols covered by Smith, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his 4th giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Z's checked in for Harrison. Pass to Z. Spurs passing it around. Now Carroll. He's got 9. Clock at 4. Back to Morris. It's a 2 from Smith. They grabbed their own miss. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Nichols. Almost, but it rolls out. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. There's the pass to De La Cruz. Here's Service. Banked in off the glass. Z's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Toronto calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Goose, he's checked in for the Spurs. Passes it to Nichols. Burke with it. Guarded now by Morris. Burke, the pass to Udoka. Back to Burke. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He misses the free throw. Well, Steve, we keep seeing new arenas and new state-of-the-art training facilities. As a player, what do you value more, home court or the practice court?
Kevin, I really think it's the practice court because you spend so much time there. But a lot of times now, franchises have both, the home court and their practice facility right inside the arena. If you can have the practice court at an all-time high, something guys like and love, they'll spend a lot of time there.
Love kicks to Mullins. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. It's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
The shot by Harrison, no good. Raptors trail by 10 inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Raptors have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. Spurs have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. On the top of the key, Udoka pulls it in. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Nichols. Kicks to Burke. Pocket 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Mullins. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Raptors trail by 5. So the wing on the left. Udoka passes to Nichols. That's tipped. Love outside. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Love's got 7 points.
Right now, he's being too passive and not looking for a shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
They double him with Love. Here's Burke. And that one goes long. Spurs leading by 8. And here's Love for 3. Burke grabs the miss.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Some changes for Toronto. Allen comes in for Bottoms. And the captain subbed in for Burke. Shake and Bakes checked in for San Antonio. Love kicks to Harrison. Off target from outside.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Raptors have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Spurs leading by 3. Holloway, the pass to Love. To the inside. The shot's good from Holloway. He's got 11.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's the lob to the hoop. It's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his second trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Hudson's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Z's checked in for Thorpe. Raptors trail by 7. Here's the captain. He's got 7. Pass to Ward. Just 5 on the clock. Offline with his 3. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And powered down the champ.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Owens passes to Ward. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ward's got 12 points in the game.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Here's Harrison. He has 7. The pass to De La Cruz. Fires the 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
A different look now for San Antonio. The closer's checked in for Harrison. Smith comes in for T. And Morris subbed in for the kid. Here's the captain. He's got 7. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Passes it to Nichols. Got a piece of it. Floats one. Misses from short range.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Carroll. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Hudson. 8 points for him. Pass to Ward. Here's the captain, Carroll covering. Here's Owens. Rebound, San Antonio. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Nice shot by Smith.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's the captain. Pass to Ward. And there's the pass to Owens. To end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. The captain's got 9.
And being taller than most point guards, he puts that length to use. Example A right there.
And he gets the bucket. Shake and Bake's got the lead up to 11 now for San Antonio.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Toronto calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Harrison's checked in for San Antonio. Goose comes in for Morris. Lamb finds Burke. to Lamb. Down low. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
The Raptors have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And that one falls for Burke. And it's Carroll with the ball for the Spurs. They're leading by 8. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Carroll.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
So he gets them both.
And really about as good a free throw shooting team as you're going to see. We're getting plenty of proof of that tonight.
Here's the captain. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Kent. 6 on the shot clock. Over Smith. Carroll with the rebound. Spurs leading by 10. Rebounded by Lamb. Lamb's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Owens passes to Burke. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass to De La Cruz. Smith outside. Poked away. Shoots over Burke. On target from 13 feet. Smith's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Here's the captain. 3-pointer. Mullins with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the middle. Here's Harrison. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And the Spurs making a change here. Forbes checked in. On the free throw, no good. Raptors trail by 12. Here's Owens. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Good on the second free throw. 32 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Smith outside. Rebound by the Raptors. The captain's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Lamb finds Burke. Here's the machine. Back to Burke. Here's Lamb. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Back to the action after this word. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Raptors trail by 11. The machine is out there with the captain. Then it's Dub. Then there's Allen. And it's Ward in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Owens passes to Kent. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Here's Holloway. Pass to Carroll. He kicks to Morris. No good from outside. And for the Raptors, they're shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Here's Owens. Nails the hook.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Ward the pass to Owens. Shot clock at 6. Down low, Udoka. Rebounded by the Spurs. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Allen. To the right side. Here's Ward. Fader on the way. Buries the long-range jumper. Ward's got 9 points now in just the second half.
What a time for him to step up. Big three right there.
That's what you have to do. Clutch shots, clutch shooters, they come through in those positions.
The pass to Holloway. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Spurs lead by 7. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Throws it up high. Allen in the post. Ward. Passes to Udoka. Here's the captain, covered by Morris.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Kent. From deep. Hands it from downtown.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
San Antonio calls timeout. G's checked in for the Raptors. The Spurs also changing it up. Z's checked in for Harrison, and Shake and Bake subbed in for Goose. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs head coach go over the game plan during the timeout. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Owens passes to Allen. Nichols covered by Morris. Holloway grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game. So much sharper, so much more efficient with this shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Inside, it's stolen by Carroll. Here's Morris. And another shot. And the bucket is good from Carroll in deep. Carroll's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The pass to Kent. stop the run. No good on that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Out to Morris. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Some changes for Toronto. Bottoms, he's checked in for Allen. Hudson comes in for the machine. And it's Burke in for the captain. Pass to Burke. Here's Hudson. Passes it to Nichols. The Raptors need to get a shot. It's deflected. Here's Morris. And that one is hammered home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Lamb, he's checked in for Toronto. The Spurs also with the sub. Harrison's checked in for Z. Nichols, Carroll covering. Kept alive, and Lamb kicks to Burke. Pass to Nichols. Back to Burke. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Eby. And again, Toronto no up.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Nichols passes to Hudson. And the Raptors miss again.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Offline with the baseline jumper. Raptors trail by 18. Kicks it to Burke to end the drought. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And that one falls for Burke. Z's checked in for Harrison. Burke hits them both. Here's Holloway. To the paint. And Morris throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
He gets it in there. And that's now 18 points for T.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Now the pass to Z. To the middle. Hangs. It's deflected.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Bottoms the pass to Nichols. Burke looking over the floor. Pass to Nichols. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Burke. Out to the right wing. Here's Bottoms. Bank shot. No good. And here is Morris. Pass to De La Cruz. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Burke with it. Shoots from 14. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Morris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he makes the first. Goose, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Morris drops them both. A lot of people think, Steve, there are 3 factors necessary to achieving organizational success. Ownership, ownership, and ownership. What do you think?
I guess it's ownership, and ownership. I think it also comes down to trust. Trust in anything gets you a chance to be successful.
And Steve, you know, it's just about establishing that culture, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think you got to have identity, a culture that everybody wants to be a part of.
There's the double team with Lamb to the inside.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Now here's Burke. Tight defense on him, and he's good on the 3-ball. 21 points for T.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Carroll dishes to Morris. Down low. Rebounded by Lamb. Lamb's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Hudson, and it's blocked. They recover it. Goes up again, and it's good on the way in. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Now, here's Burke. Out left to the wing. Here's Hudson. Inside, 4 on the shot clock. Count the basket. That's 23 points for T.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Morris outside. Mullins, no good. Raptors trail by 16. Bottoms the pass to Hudson. Nichols, Carroll covering. Here's Burke, and again another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Spurs leading by 13. Now Morris. To the left wing. Here's Holloway. Gets to the corner and buries it. T's got 10 points in just the second half.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Toronto.
To the middle. Here's Lamb. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
A 3 from Morris. A new 14-second shot clock for San Antonio. 6 to shoot. There's the double team with Lamb. Morris passes to Z. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for San Antonio.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Magician.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
There's 37 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Hudson. Pulls it from the elbow. They get it back.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Z the pass to Morris.
Oh! Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA.